guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be discussing In Your Opinion. And in my opinion today, I'm with my friend Sergio.
Hello guys.
And we're going to discuss the controversial firing of Washington State football coach Nick Rolovich, who was dismissed on October 18th, 2 weeks ago from today. Right now there's an ongoing debate whether he should keep his job or claim money for what happened with his firing by claiming right now he's doing the appeals process because he was fired for refusing to get the COVID vaccine as a Pac-12 football coach when all coaches were required to get the vaccine by October 18th, and that was the deadline. All 11 Pac-12 head coaches did get the vaccine, including all other assistant coaches and defensive coaches, which was around 40 coaches, and he was the only coach in the conference who declined getting the vaccine. And he's one of the only coaches in the NCAA who actually declined getting the vaccine, and he was terminated from his job for not getting it by the university. The university claimed that it was going against a code in the school. It was like code 112 that said that he basically didn't follow the practices of what was to be held by the conference, and so because he didn't fall in line with what was required of him, that was the reason they found to fire him. In my opinion, I hope the appeal process goes through and he gets the money that he should deserve for coaching the rest of the season, because I believe that, like, in the US is known as a free country, and that just doesn't seem like a free choice. If you want to get vaccinated and you're wearing a mask, in my opinion, it's like if you're already if everyone else is vaccinated around you and it's with your religious beliefs, I just believe that it's something that you should have a choice to do or not. If you're a football, it's like, because if he's not a football coach, I honestly feel like he wouldn't really, it wouldn't be as big as a thing. Like, you can choose to get the vaccine or not, but because he's like at the head of a school that's really trying to promote health sciences in their medical field, I guess the university also stated that it put a bad look on him because they had like a high member of their school, a high profile in the school, who didn't fall in suit with what the school was trying to promote, which is the vaccine and like health. That's another reason that they couldn't see him staying at the school, which I just believe that's a really bad idea. Like, it makes the school, like, it's basically has divided the city where the town is at in Washington, Pulaski, Washington, I'm pretty sure is the name of the city. It's just divided it because now people are really taking sides in this whole thing, and it's really this entire thing, like, if anything, has tarnished the university's look. Yeah, I just believe they should have kept him in his job, and honestly, that's my opinion. What about you? What's your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, you made a great discussion point. I'm on the same side. I'm also religious. I'm from Romania, far away from here, so I have the same opinion about vaccines. You should be free to choose if you want to get vaccinated or not, even though you are not religious. I mean, there are some other things that can happen and you don't want to get the vaccine. So I don't feel it's a big deal if you don't get it. We can see that even though you have the vaccine, you can still spread COVID, you can still have COVID. So why everyone should be forced to take, the shot? I don't think it's a great decision that they made to fire him. And of course he should receive the money for the rest of the season. I hope that people will understand that the world is free. We have the right to choose for ourselves. So in this situation, everyone is panicked. There are two sides of the story. One side is thinking that vaccines are good. The other side feels like their immune system is pretty good, so they can go through this disease without any vaccine. So this is my opinion. I mean, we shouldn't be forced to take vaccine. I mean, we can see even here, we had the vaccine with us, and then we still have to test for COVID, which I mean doesn't make any sense in my opinion.
Yeah, I also think like other sports leagues, there's been same cases and the coaches haven't gotten fired in the world and stuff. Like I've seen like going around like other sports leagues. I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of other coaches who've declined the vaccine and they still have their jobs. So
even athletes, like look in tennis world, there is Novak Djokovic who pretty much didn't take the vaccine, so he's the world number one. I mean, we can see that even like professional athletes choose not to take the vaccine.
yeah, I believe this whole thing was a little bit too harsh on the coach, and hopefully he either gets his job back somewhere else at a university that's like at the same level as Washington State, like somewhere that's gonna welcome him and his beliefs, which hopefully he's able to find soon, because the reason he was fired was not I wouldn't consider it like a bad reason to be fired. It's kind of over something that is like a controversial subject. So hopefully he gets his job back somewhere else going into next year, and he gets the money that he's appealing for, because I feel like that would be the right thing to do by the court if they go about it the right way. Alright guys, thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and